what this picture symbolizes. No, this is not what you think it is. It is actually the first ever photo taken of the Summer Olympics. Now, you might be wondering that it is far, far away from what we know as the Olympics right now. But my friend, that is how this whole event started. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Olympian Leap. I am Ayush Bhattacharya, and this is presented by TheCast. Now, the Olympics is an event which has been which has taken place in every leap year since 1896, except the World War years and now, unfortunately, the COVID-19 pandemic. The question arises: why is there so much amazement? Why do people love the Olympics so much? Why do people wake up at morning at 7 o'clock at a place in Calcutta and watch two people jumping 20 meters, three people swimming 100 meters, a girl weightlifting? The reason is this global event unites everybody. Now, mind you, this year only, 202 countries have participated in the Olympics. What does this tell you? This tells you that in the Olympics, the whole world becomes one. We all come under one umbrella and celebrate our heroes. In a country like India, this event has a lot more significance. As you must be knowing, we revere and we appreciate our cricketers more than any other sports person in the world, in our country. The Virat Kohlis and the Dhonis and the Rohit Sharmas and the Tendulkars get all the ads, all the headlines, etc. However, the silent heroes like PV Sindhu, like Mary Kom, like Vijender Singh, these people are the ones who work tirelessly day and night without much recognition. Only in the Olympics, if they achieve something, to get some sort of a reward. This is the reason. The show is done to appreciate these heroes. Welcome to our first segment, From Soil to Gold, where we appreciate these silent warriors and heroes. Chanu Saikom Mirabai. It is a name which has become a household one these days. It is a name on the lips of each and every Indian. She has become India's first medalist at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics by winning the silver medal in the women's 49 kg weightlifting category. Now, the question is, who is this Chanu Mirabai? From where is she, and how does she achieve such great heights? But don't worry, we have you all covered. Chanu Saikom Mirabai was born in a small village 30 kilometers from Manipur. Her dad was a construction worker, and little Chanu used to help her dad. One day, what her mom notices is that when Chanu is helping her dad, she is lifting a bag of wood with a lot of ease. Her mom sees a spark in little Chanu and thinks that she should be put into weightlifting. And the result is in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. She worked hard, and now that hard work has paid dividends. She also knows how to come back, by the way. In the Rio 2016 Olympics, Chanu, a day before her 22nd birthday, crashed out of the competition with 3 failed lifting chances. However, she did not give up. She worked hard. She trained for 4 years. Each move of hers, everything she took inside to eat was measured. And now she has made the entire nation proud. So, Chanu Saikom Mirabai, it is a salute from us to you for your dedication, for your perseverance, and for inspiring all of us and making each and every Indian proud. In other events, it has been a bit of a mixed bag for the Indians. The Indian flag bearer, PV Sindhu, with whom a lot of hopes are pinned, won her first round. While on the other hand, Deepika Kumari, in the qualification round of the archery event, the mixed team archery event, lost in the quarterfinals. Similarly, Saurabh Chaudhary, a 19-year-old Saurabh Chaudhary, mind you, came first in the qualification event of the 10-meter air pistol. Although he did come seventh in the final event, it tells us that this man has a long way to go. But the most important news, ladies and gentlemen, has come from the women's flyweight boxing category, where Mary Kom, India's champion, won her first round. She also is an inspiration that no age is enough to give up. Now, welcome to our second segment, In a Flash, where we talk about the events which have happened in the Olympics till now. Now, there was a traditional way to do this, like a news reading thing. However, this is not what we do on this show. We are innovative and we are creative. This is why we have decided to play a numbers game. I'll give you a number and I'll tell you the significance behind this and how the number is related to the events which have happened. My first number is 17. 17 is the number of years it has taken for any team to beat the US men's basketball team at the Olympics. Well, imagine this. Only this year, the French basketball team beat the US men's basketball team. That is some sort of a record, I tell you. My next number is a big number. It is 24.48. Now, why is it a big number? I'll tell you. It is the number of points achieved by Iran's Javed Faruqi in the pistol shooting event. This is an Olympic record, and he has become the first Iranian man to win a gold medal at a shooting event. An interesting fact of Mr. Faruqi is that actually, during the pandemic, he worked as a nurse in a COVID-19 ward in Iran. This just goes to tell you the amount of dedication these people put in and the amount of hard work they put in silently and what they have to do actually beyond sharpening their craft. My next number is 19, folks. 19 is the age of Meg Harris, who is a swimmer and has won gold for her country, Australia, at the 4 into 100 meters freestyle relay race. Now, this number is a bit depressing for me because I'm 18 and I'm doing this right now, and she's 19 and winning a gold for her country. Well, I really don't want my mom to see this after this stat. My next number is 49. 49 is after how many years US has not won a medal on the first day of the Olympics. Now, this is a real staggering stat considering the powerhouse the United States of America is. My last and final stat, folks, is a very uplifting one for all of us Indians. It is 127. 127. It is the number of people in the Indian team's contingent this year for the Olympics. This is the highest ever in the history of India going to the Olympics. Well, if this doesn't inspire you, if this doesn't give you hope, I don't think anything will. Now we come to our third and most fun segment, the social media buzz. Now, as you must be knowing, there are many athletes who switch off their social media during the Olympics in order to focus. However, the trends do not stop. Olympics, as you know, is the biggest festival on right now. So even social media is buzzing. On today's segment, we would just talk about one person who has set the social media on fire. It is, as mentioned, Mirabai Chanu. Now, what are people saying about her? What is her family's reaction? What is her reaction? You will get to know everything here. Narendra Modi says, could not have asked for a happier start to Tokyo 2020. India is elated by Mirabai Chanu's stupendous performance. Congratulations to her for winning the silver medal in weightlifting. Her success motivates every Indian. Sachin Tendulkar, the god of cricket, as you must be knowing, he says, Mirabai Chanu, absolutely amazing display of weightlifting. The way you have transformed yourself after your injury and clinched a historical silver for Team India is absolutely stupendous. You have made India very proud. Now, the next tweet, is a very interesting and an emotional tweet. This is by another famous Olympian who is competing in the Olympics. Mary Kom has tweeted, Congratulations, Mirabai Chanu, emotional and happy to embrace each other, a proud Manipuri and a fighter for India in one frame. Now, this tells you the unity and this tells you what it means even for everybody in the Northeast. Now, coming to the family's reaction, you must have seen a video being circulated on social media where the family is giving a live reaction to her winning the silver medal. However, do you know what her mom actually said after the event? Well, this is what she said. She says, Tonight we are going to have fish. We are mostly vegetarian, but tonight will be an exception. Now, this just gets to tell you the simplicity of a family, how humble her roots are. As per Mirabai Chanu, what she herself said, it gets to tell you her innocence and what this actually means to her. Now, generally, after you have won an event, you would say, I would like to thank my coaches. I would like to thank my parents. She said this. Before this, all this, she said, मुझे ना अभी पिज्जा खाना है क्योंकि मैंने 4 साल से पिज्जा नहीं खाया है. This is the innocence of the girl. And this also gets to show her dedication. Well, Domino's heard this, and what they have done is they have given her a lifetime free access to their pizza. So, this is what is all going on social media about Mirabai Chanu. So, thank you everybody for tuning in. It has been amazing discussing the Olympic 2020. However, this is not the end. This is just the beginning. Stay tuned for more episodes on the Olympic Leap. And also subscribe to our channel and check out our other content, which you would find equally amazing. Thank you, take care, and keep supporting our Indians.